Can you hear me?
Or is it just noise?
I call you in my head, but the line is always rough. Like our signal got damaged from not saying enough. I remember your voice clear, now it's filtered through regret. I keep trying to tune the memory, but it won't reset. I start a message, stop again. My pride becomes a wall, and every wall I built to protect myself makes me feel small.
I hear static when I think of you, a buzz under my skin. Like something unfinished keeps insisting to begin.
I'm not mad like I was first, I'm just tired in a new way. The kind of tired of smiles outside and breaks in shades of grey. I type a question, delete it, then stare at my own hands. They look like they belong to someone who forgets her plans.
If I say it plainly, will you close the door?
If I say it plainly, will I want you more? There's static between us, filling up the air. We're speaking and almost in silence, and I care. We keep turning up the volume on the things we never say, and the noise becomes a shelter where we both decide to stay. There's static between us, but it's still a kind of
A broken little frequency that won't let go of what we think. I tried to date someone new, but I kept comparing eyes. I tried to sound optimistic, but it came out like disguised. I don't wanna make you guilty, I don't wanna be your weight. I just wanna stop rewinding at the scene where we were great. I see your city from my window, but it's not the same street without the way you walk beside me, matching every beat.
I changed my route to work, I changed my coffee order too. Like little swaps could teach my heart to stop returning to you. But the train announcements sound like your cadence in my ear, and I hate that even strangers can't pull you back to sneer. I don't want a dramatic ending, I want a solid close. A sentence with no loopholes, a truth that doesn't pose. Tell me if you're finished, tell me if you're not. Tell me if I'm holding it, or holding what we lost. There's static between us, filling up the air. We're speaking and almost in silence, and I care. We keep turning up the volume on the things we never say, and the noise becomes a shelter where we both decide to stay. There's static between us, but it's still a kind of fight.
We don't need to fix the past, we just need to name it.
Say we tried and mean it, say we hurt and face it.
Because living in the silence is a slow, expensive price.
And the static keeps on humming, even when we turn off the lights. Noise in the distance, but my heart still hears a broken station playing through the years. A binge your chat like that will keep you close. A binge your do-do-do to keep you close. Do-do-do-do-do-do.
I pinned your name to the top, a quiet act of denial, like organizing my screen, but shorten the miles. Now it's just about the noise, about the group chats and jokes. A little monument to feelings I pretend I never wrote.
Tell myself it's temporary, that I'll unpin it when I'm healed. But healing isn't minor when your heart won't take a deal. I draft a simple house life, then stare at it too long. The longer I hold the question, the more it feels wrong.
I'm afraid that you'll answer, and I'll become a mess. I'm afraid that you won't answer, and I feel it in my chest.
Pinned to the top, stuck in my routine. Your name is a headline I never delete. I keep it there like a lucky charm, even though it does me harm. Pinned to the top, love in a frame, a small reminder that I still can't change. If I unpin you, do I finally move, or do I lose the last proof? I walk through midnight sidewalks, my hands buried deep. It's colder when you realize you can't call someone to sleep.
I see reflections in store glass. My face is holding out like I've been carrying a storm without knowing where or how. I replay the final argument, the words I should have spared. I said things like a stranger just to prove I didn't care. But caring is the problem. It follows me like smoke, and every quiet moment is a match I never broke.
I'm not proud of how I left it. I'm not proud of how I hide. Still I check your little status like it's weather for my mind. Under the top, stuck in my routine. Your name is a headline I never delete. I keep it there like a lucky charm, even though it does me harm. Pinned to the top, love in a frame. A smaller reminder that I still can't change. If I unpin you, do I finally move? Or do I lose the last proof?
I've been a lot if not a bookmark.
Maybe it's a door you close.
Maybe I should let the thread sink where the river always goes.
Where the river always goes.
But I keep a private shrine in a pocket-sized display. I'm a grown man with a habit that won't learn a better way. I hover over, unpin, my finger shakes and stops. It feels like cutting a lifeline while I'm still at the dock. So I leave you where you are, above everything I say, and call it progress. That didn't text you today.
Pinned to the top. Pinned to the top.
My screen is quiet.
My heart still loud.
I keep your name above the crowd.
My phone keeps changing my words. Maybe it's right.
I type I'm sorry, it turns into I'm so, then stops. Like even my keyboard knows where my courage drops. I meant to say I miss you, it suggests a different name. And suddenly I'm laughing at how nothing feels the same.
The city is a quiet machine humming outside my door, and I'm stuck rewriting sentences I shouldn't need anymore. I practice being casual, I practice being chill, but grief has its own grammar and it always gets its fill.
I don't wanna sound desperate, I don't wanna sound proud.
I just wanna sound like me before my heart got loud. This
Autocorrect apology keeps turning truth to comedy. I'm fighting with a tiny screen
to say what I actually mean.
If I could edit what I broke, I'd fix the parts I left in smoke. But all I have is letters and regret,
and a message I still haven't sent. I remember your apartment light, the way it hit your cheek, how you say my overthinking made the room feel weak. I didn't know you meant it, I thought we had more time. Now time feels like a stranger with a cold, efficient mind.
I opened my notes and midnight, read the things I never said. They look like little paper boats floating over a riverbed. I wanna stop romanticizing the pain like it's a song, but my heart keeps chasing melodies where you still belong.
I'm not asking you to save me, I'm not asking you to stay. I'm asking for one clean moment where I don't erase my
autocorrect apology keeps turning truth to comedy. I'm fighting with a tiny screen
to say what I'd actually mean.
If I could edit what I broke, I'd fix the parts I left in smoke. But all I have is letters and regret,
and a message I still haven't sent.
I remember your sound, the punctuation. Let it be messy, let it be real.
Maybe I'll stop trying to sound unbothered and finally admit what I feel.
But then I picture your reaction, a blank stare through the glass, and my hands retreat like winter
back into the past. I type good luck, it suggests goodbye, and that hurts worse, because my phone can predict endings better than my nerves. I set it down, I breathe it out, I listen to the night and wonder why it's easier to lose than to fight. This autocorrect apology, fading truth to
like a 1 and 444s above my bed. I make a wish I don't believe in, then swallow what I said. I open our old thread again, like scratching at a scar. It's wild how one small rectangle can pull me from who you are.
Alright, I've been doing both, and better. They don't laugh at my own attack. Better isn't a destination when your mind keeps looping back. Your last message was polite, like a door you close with care. Now I stand outside that kindness, still hoping you're in there.
I don't want a second chance, I want the first done right. We can't rewind the damage, so I rewrite it every night.
I'm stuck in the same scene, holding words like contraband I never get to bring. I'm staring at the sun like it's a cliff I shouldn't jump. If I fall into your silence, will I ever climb back up? Unsent effort, for the city's breathing slow, and I'm still trying to learn how to let you go.
I take a walk past closed up bars, the pavement's still warm. My thoughts are dressed in your voice like it's a familiar storm. I scroll through photos, I won't keep them, don't delete them either. I live in half decisions like they're saving me from fever. I rehearse an apology that isn't asking for a thing, just something clean and human I could finally let ring. But I'm scared that reaching out will make me small in your eyes, so I carry all this tenderness like a secret I despise. I hate how I'm so careful even when I'm all alone, like you're still in the room with me, policing my tone. I'm stuck in the same scene, holding words like contraband I never get to bring. I'm staring at the sand like it's a cliff I shouldn't jump. If I fall into your silence, will I ever climb back up? Unsent F434, the city's breathing slow, and I'm still trying to learn how to let you go. Maybe time isn't healing, maybe it's just learning to live with the gaps in the story, with the love you didn't give.
I try to count my blessings, but my fingers only count the ways I could have held you before we both ran out.
My phone goes dim, I wake it back like I'm afraid of dark. Not the room, but the reality that you won't restart. The clock changes to 4:45, and nothing magical arrives. Just me, still unsent, still alive. I'm stuck in the sand, feeling words like contraband I never get to bring. I'm staring at the sun like it's a cliff I shouldn't jump. If I fall into your silence, will I ever come up? Unsent, the city's breathing slow, and I'm still trying to learn how to let you go. Numbers change, the X stays true. I lose the night thinking of you.
I light a candle I don't need, just to give the dark a shape. My screen glows like a confession, and I'm failing to escape.
Your threats is like a locked room, I keep visiting for proof. I draft a tiny are you okay? 왜 친구라는 말에 멈춰 있을까? 보내지 못하고 쓴 수많은 단어들, 이 침묵이 곧 답인 걸까? 한 번만 더 이 선을 넘고 싶어.
Turns painfully theoretical.
Green bubble is my religion now. I worship what you never say out loud. I kneel to the silence, I fold up my pride. I write the truth, then I let it die.
If love is a lesson, I'm stuck on the test, repeating the question inside my chest.
That gray bubble empty and cold, is it only gospel I still
change my wallpaper, hoping it rewires where you live, but your name still feels like gravity. I don't know how to forgive My friends and memes and updates and I answer with a laugh and stare at my own reflection like it's split into two halves. I walk to the corner store, buy gum I never chew, just to feel like I'm doing something not connected back to you. On the way home, every couple's handhold looks like a headline, and I'm tired of being strong in ways that never shine.
I tell myself don't romanticize, but nostalgia wears my face, and I keep making holy places out of unreturned grace. Made bubble is my religion now. I worship what you never say out loud. I kneel to the silence, I fold up my pride. I write the truth, then I let it die.
If love is a lesson, I'm stuck on the test,
Repeating the question inside my chest. That gray bubble, empty and cold, is the only gospel I still hold.
maybe my love is just leftover cold.
A habit that survived the crash.
Maybe I'm scared of a clean goodbye.
So I keep choosing unsent in the trash.
I wish my heart had settings,
For mercy, for release,
instead it keeps refreshing, like pain is proof of peace. I type one honest sentence, watch it shake before it lands, then erase it with a softness that feels cooler than a slam. The candle burns on quietly, like it's modeling my fate. I'm still awake, still bugging, and still too late.
gray bubble is my religion now.
Fly, just breathe in room. I keep the quiet, you keep the tune. Fly, just breathe in room. No reply, just breathe in room.
Blue light on my face, like a confession booth. I'm sitting on the floor again, back against the bed. Sitting muted through the glass, and now you're in my head. I said I'm arguing my message. Start again like it's a prayer. I never knew a sin, but it could feel like if you're walking up the stair. I'm not asking you to come back, I'm asking you to prove that what we had was real enough to leave a mark on you.
I see your name and something in me wants to answer clean, but I'm scared I'll pull you closer when you're trying to beef. I keep my words behind my teeth, I keep my tone polite. Yeah, my silence is a weapon and I use it every night. I don't wanna restart the story, I don't wanna cause you harm, but I miss the way your chaos fits so easy in my arms.
Say something gentle,
Or say it's done,
say something honest
before we run.
Under this blue light, we tell the truth too late. Two hearts in separate rooms, negotiating fate. We write what we can't speak, then hide it in the dark and call that moving on, while it's tearing us apart. Under this blue light, I'm brave but I'm alone. You're quiet like a locked door, I'm knocking on my phone. If love is still here, give it a shape. If it's gone, don't leave it vague.
I hate the way I check your status like it's weather for my day. I hate the way my stomach flips when I think you moved away. I'm not proud of how I'm coping, but at least it's real.
I'm collecting little maybes when I should be learning to heal.
I remember your hands on my waist in that cheap lit
Kitchen scene, now I can't even trust my mind to show me what it means.
I try to drown the memory in work and late night drives, but your face appears in traffic lights and
Fingers in my
I
eye,
know I made you wait for answers. I
should've given fast,
kept my feelings uncommitted, so I
wouldn't feel the crash. Now I'm the one who's spinning, stuck between regret and pride, holding a sentence in my mouth that never learns to slide. If you're still thinking me, don't make it a secret. If I'm still thinking of you, how do I not repeat it?
I'm not trying to win you.
I'm trying to stop the ache.
I'm not trying to use
'cause quiet feels control. And the truth is always louder than the stories we were told. Under this blue light, fading morning, still no message, still you here. Blink, blink, like a beat I can't escape.
The cursor keeps its rhythm, tapping time inside my phone, like a metronome for feelings I can't play out loud alone. I stare at empty bubbles where my courage should appear, and every blink says say it while my chest says disappear.
I'm wearing your old hoodie, not for one before the light. There's something of you is still here when I can't sleep at night. I write a careful sentence, try to sound composed and kind, then I delete it word by word like I'm undoing my mind. I don't miss the fighting, I miss the normal days. I miss the way you listen when I couldn't find my way.
That cursor keeps the tempo of my doubt, counting all the love I didn't let out. I'm stuck between the honest and the smart,
Between let it go and tell them where you are. If I send the line, I lose control. If I stay quiet, I pay the toll. So I keep watching that tiny light conduct my loneliness tonight.
Outside the rain is patient, painting streets in silver gloss. I wonder if you ever think about what we both lost. Not the drama, not the ending, just the softness in the middle. The way we shared a cigarette, the way you saw my little riddle. I'm tired of being reasonable, tired of being strong. Sometimes I wanna be reckless just to prove I can belong, but then I hear your coldest tone from the last exhausted call, and my bravery evaporates like water on the wall. Maybe I'm romanticizing
A love that wasn't sane,
but it felt like home at times,
and home is hard to replace.
that cursor
Keeps the tempo of my doubt, counting all the love I didn't let out.
I'm stuck between the honest and the smart,
Between let it go and tell them where you are.
if I send the line,
I lose control.
if I stay quiet,
I pay the toll.
so I keep watching that tiny light
Conduct my loneliness tonight.
If you're happier without me, I won't interrupt your peace. But why does my heart still bargain like it's shopping for relief? I practice closure in the mirror, I whisper this is done. Then the cursor starts its tapping and my resolve starts to run. I type your name and stop again, my hands are full of fear. I hate this tiny private war I fight from year to year. I turn the phone face down and listen to the room. The silence feels like ocean depth and I'm a sinking moon.
That cursor keeps the tempo. Blink, blink, metronome of what I could say. Keeps the tempo of my
Honest and the smart,
Between let it go and tell them where you are.
if I send a line,
I lose control.
if I stay quiet,
I pay the toll.
so I keep watching that tiny light
Conduct my loneliness tonight. Blink, blink, blink. Blink, blink, blink. Blink, blink, metronome of what I couldn't say. I keep the proof of us in my pocket.
You see that 107 is framed inside my head, like a museum label under something living dead. I talk to my reflection, ask it what it thinks you meant. It says stop reading timestamps like they're heaven sent.
My couch is full of blankets, nothing feel like home. I keep my phone face down, but my thoughts won't leave it alone.
I wasn't trying to be cruel, I was trying to be gone, but leaving takes a backbone I admit I never owned. I watched her type and start, then I swallowed every word, because I knew if I replied I'd rebuild what I destroyed.
I keep my hands in my pockets when I pass your side of town, like hiding them could hide the ways I let you down.
Do you still hear my voice
When your room goes quiet too?
Do you still hold that ache?
Like a secret you can't lose.
We're stuck in rear seats and afterthoughts, two hearts in separate rooms still tied in us. We fold our feelings small like pocket notes and carry them around like winter coats. Say it out loud or let it fade. Stop living in the choices we were scared to make. We're stuck in rear seats and aftershocks. Love turned to evidence we never
I
tried.
screenshot nothing, now I'm tired of collecting pain, but the mind is like a printer, spits the same page again. I passed the late night diner where you stole my fries and smile. Now even ketchup on a plate can make me act like a child. I practice being normal, laughing at a friend's new crush. Then I go home and feel the silence hit me like a rush.
I told myself you'd be alright, that you'd forget my name, but every time my phone lights up I flinch just the same.
I see couples at the crosswalk and I envy how they stand so sure. The other's coming back like it's a planned demand. I should've given you a reason, not a half-closed door. Now I'm the one who can't move past what we were before. If you meant goodbye, then why did you leave the thread intact?
If you meant forever, why did you love me through a crack? We're stuck in rear seats and afterthoughts, two hearts in separate rooms still tied in knots. We fold our feelings small like pocket notes and carry them around like winter coats. Say it out loud or let it fade. Stop living in the choices we were scared to make. We're stuck in rear seats and aftershocks. Love turned to evidence we never tried.
I don't want a perfect ending,
I want an honest life.
I don't wanna be forgiven,
I wanna stop wasting time.
but we keep trading quiet like it's safer than the truth. And every unsaid sentence is a stone inside the shoe.
We're stuck in rubber sheets.
Evidence in our pockets walking through.
We're stuck in rubber sheets.
Two shadows on the sidewalk, neither wants to fight.
We're stuck in rubber sheets.
Ooh, ooh, ooh.
We're stuck in rubber sheets.
Ooh. Battery low, like my pride.
My phone's at 1%, same as my self-control. I said I stopped checking, but I keep returning to the scroll. The charge is by the bed, but I don't plug it in on purpose. Like if it dies, I won't have to face how bad this urge is. I stare at your last message dated back when we were warm. Now every line reads colder like it learned a different form. I type, I hope you're okay, and feel the lie in every word.
Because okay was never what I wanted if I'm being hurt.
The room is full of quiet.
Even my breathing sounds too loud.
I keep searching for a doorway.
In a hallway made of death.
1% and I'm still here, feeding on a ghost of you year after year.
I keep my hands busy, keep my chest undone, living off the light of a dying sun. If I send it, I might break. If I don't, I'll stay awake. 1%, watch me pretend that the ending isn't the end.
Outside, the other letter groans, a neighbor laughs too bright. It hits me how the world can move without a little fight. I wash a mug and wash it again, like repetition helps. I'm trying to scrub away a love I can't put on a shelf. I read your old, I'm sorry, like a scripture for my pain. But apologies don't build a bridge, and both sides want the rain. I wonder if you ever hover, finger over my name, or if you deleted me so clean it never stings the same.
I'm not asking for forever,
I'm not asking for a
I
scene,
just want my mind to stop
making you a missing thing. I remember your laugh in the streetlight, how it sounded like a summer train. Now my playlists are all midnight, and my chest learns a different rain. I should charge my life to full, but I keep letting it fade.
Yeah.
Everything's safe somewhere, even when I don't. I delete the thread, but it still lives behind the scenes. Like the sky keeps every storm it ever didn't mean.
There's a backup of your laughter in the corners of my day. I hear it when the subway doors exhale and slide away.
I clear my cache, I clear my head, I try to start anew, but memory is hidden folders labeled only you. I write a message, stop mid-sentence, watch the cursor blink.
It's funny how one blinking line can make me
Overthink.
I tell my friends I'm fine, like it's easy to be light, but my heart keeps sinking pain every single night.
In the cloud, our love still floats, unfinished notes and faded hopes. I cut the cord, I change the code, still you appear in undertones. I'm trying hard to free the space, but you're a file I can't replace. In the cloud, our love still goes where I can't reach, but always know.
The cities where with midnight neon smeared on asphalt black. I watch my breath turn into fog and vanish like a fact. I wonder if you moved on clean, no buffer and no lag, or if you also revisit us when you feel it'll drag. My playlist says sad girl, but I'm numb more than I cry. I just keep swiping through old days like that could clarify. I hate that I can tell the difference, missing you or missing me. The version that was fearless when you said you'd never leave.
If I could delete regret, would I still love what we had? Or was I only holding on 'cause letting go feels bad? In the cloud, our love still floats, unfinished notes and faded hopes. I cut the cord, I change the code, still you appear in undertones. I'm trying hard to free the space, but you're a file I can't replace. In the cloud, our love still goes where I can't reach, but always.
Maybe I'm addicted to the maybe,
To the almost and the near, to the way your name was written when the room is full of fear. I'm a lighthouse in the window shining out into the gray, hoping you will cross the ocean even if you sailed away.
I start to type I'm sorry, then I laugh for exactly, for loving you too loudly, for leaving you too softly,
For turning every silence into something I deserve. I press erase, erase, erase like I can change the curve. In the cloud, love's the flow, sinking, sinking. Let it go, let it go. I moved it to archive. Like that meant it was gone.
I tucked our chat away where the inbox doesn't scream, but the archive is a basement full of unfinished dreams. I tell myself it's cleaner, like I'm organized and wise, yet every night I go back down and meet you in the files.
Your voice comes back in fragments when the city settles low, like elevator music in the hallway of my soul. I did the same thing, I admit it, hid you out of sight, like putting pain in a drawer could make it feel polite. But when the street lights flicker, when the trains begin to slow, I open up that hidden place just to confirm you let me go.
It's not obsession, it's a habit, it's a bruise I like to touch.
'Cause forgetting you completely with me, you didn't matter much. If I bring it back to the surface, do I drown in what I find? If I leave it in the shadows, do I lose the rest of mine? Archive conversations locked behind a gentle swipe. We pretend it's for our sanity, but it's only to survive. We keep the door half open, breathing dust and old perfume. Two hearts in separate cities, still sharing the same room. Archive conversation,
Love in storage, love in grace,
not alive enough to hold us,
not dead enough to fade. I see you in the crosswalk,
but it's strangers in your coat. I hear you in the phone ring, but it's silence in the note. I could have been direct, I could have said the truth out loud. Instead I chose the easy route, be distant, be a cloud. Now I'm learning that avoidance is just pain with better clothes. It walks you home at 3 a.m. and never lets you close.
I try to date, I try to laugh, I try to be okay, but every kiss felt like a question. I was too tired to obey. I don't want you as a villain, I don't want me as a fool. I just want the version of us that wasn't always breaking rules. If you ever love me softly, tell me now, not as a trick. I'm exhausted from translating every little digital slip. I don't know how to repair it when I'm the one who made it crack.
I don't know how to forget it when my heart keeps scrolling back.
Archive conversations locked behind a gentle swipe. We pretend it's for our sanity, but it's only to survive. We keep the door half open, breathing dust and no perfume. Two hearts in separate cities, still sharing the same room.
We're living in the in-between, where maybe wears a crown. Every unsent confession is a staircase going down.
Say my name without a scream. Say goodbye without a stunt. Oh, we'll haunt these hidden folders till we can't feel anything. Archive conversations.
Archive conversations.
Archive conversations.
Archive conversations.
Archive
The storm of letters still we read, locked away but still we bleed. I set my phone to do not disturb, like pieces of setting. But my thoughts are in your doorbell, always overstepping. The city's quiet in a loud way. Sirens far, lights near, and I'm alone with every version of the things I didn't clear. I rehearse a clean goodbye, but it never sounds sincere. So I leave it in my chest where it can rot another year.
Your name becomes a trigger, not a person, not a place. And still I'm tempted to type it, just to watch it take up space.
I keep my screen locked tight, but my heart stays open wide. Tell me which one is the problem, tell me which one wants to hide.
Do not disturb, but I do. Every night I circle back to you. I mute the world, I raise the egg. I choose the hurt I shouldn't take. I wanna quit this little loop, but longing has a stronger pull. Do not disturb, but I do. I break my own rules thinking of you.
I see your friends on social posts, they look the same as then. It's strange how life keeps going like we never had an end. I try to be indifferent, but I'm fluent in pretend. My smile is just a screenshot of a man I used to be back then. I deleted all the pictures, but my mind kept every frame, especially the quiet parts you said you like my name. Now silence feels like punishment and noise feels like a test. So I sit inside the middle and call that doing my best.
If I text you in the dark, is it love or is it need? If you answer with a hey, will my whole world start to bleed? Do not disturb, but I do. Every night I circle back to you. I mute the world, I raise the egg. I choose the hurt I shouldn't take. I wanna quit this little loop, but longing has a stronger pull. Do not disturb, but I do. I break my own rules thinking of you.
Maybe peace is not the absence of a person in your phone. Maybe peace is learning patience with the parts you can't postpone. But I'm still that guy at midnight, negotiating with his pride, trying to trade a second chance for a little less inside. I unlock, I type, I pause, I lock it back again. Like I'm playing tug of war with who I am and who I've been. The screen goes black, the room goes still, the street light softly glows, and I realize the loudest noise is what I never chose.
Do not disturb, but I do. on, nothing sends.
A surplus. I feel a vibration in my pocket, checking it's sincere. My body learned your presence like a reflex of despair. The street is full of headlights, like 1,000 little lights. They pass and disappear so fast it matches how you left my life. I walk past late night laundromats, the spin cycle repeats. It sounds like all the thoughts I have when I can't fall asleep.
I open up a blank message there until my eyes go dry, then close it like a window where the winter wants inside. I keep waiting for a sign, something simple, something true. But the only thing that calls me is the habit of missing you. These phantom vibrations keep me chained to a love that won't explain. I reach for nothing, still I shake, like your silence has a way.
I'm trying to be modern brave, but I'm stuck in yesterday.
Phantom vibrations in my jeans make a ghost out of my peace.
My friends are out on rooftops, laughing under pink lip bars. I nod along, I play the part, then drift away from who they are. In the bathroom mirror, I look fine, like I'm stable, like I'm grown. But my thoughts keep dialing numbers I promise to leave alone.
Remember how you said my name when you were half asleep, like it belonged to somewhere safe, like it was yours to keep. Now my name is just a username floating in your past, and I'm here refreshing nothing, hoping time will load it back. If I send a late apology, does it fix what I ignored, or does it only prove I'm lonely, looking for an open door? Phantom vibrations keep me chained to a love that won't explain. I reach for nothing, still I shake, like your silence has a way.
I'm trying to be modern brave, but I'm stuck in yesterday.
Some vibrations in my jeans make a ghost out. Baby, love is just a signal, and we lost it in the rain. Maybe all my little tremors, all my heart refusing change. I wanna stop this ritual, checking pockets, checking there, but my body keeps believing that you're somehow still in there.
I stand at the crosswalk, blinking red, and I don't move at all. It's like my life is stuck on pause behind an invisible wall. I type one sentence, delete three, then laugh at how it looks. A grown man writing midnight prayers into unfinished books.
These phantom vibrations keep me chained. No new message, still my hands, still your ghost in every glance.
Battery low, like my pride. My phone's at 1%, same as my self-control. I said I stopped checking, but I keep returning to the scroll. The charge is by the bed, but I don't plug it in on purpose. Like if it dies, I won't have to face how bad this urge is.
I stare at your last message, dated back when we were warm. Now every line reads colder, like it learned a different form. I type, I hope you're okay, and feel the lie in every word, because okay was never what I wanted, if I'm being heard.
The room is full of quiet,
Even my breathing sounds too loud.
I keep searching for a doorway in a hallway made of doubt. 1%, and I'm still here,
feeding on a ghost of you. Year after year, I keep my hands busy, you keep my chest undone, living off the light of a dying sun.
If I send it, I might break.
If I don't, I'll stay awake.
One person watch me pretend that the ending isn't the end.
Outside the elevator groans, our neighbor laughs too bright. It hits me how the world can move without a little fight. I wash a mug, then wash it again like repetition helps. I'm trying to scrub away a love I can't put on a shelf.
I reread your old I'm sorry like a scripture for my pain, but apologies don't build a bridge when both sides want the rain. I wonder if you ever hug a finger over my name, or if you deleted me so clean it never stings the same. I'm not asking for forever,
I'm not asking for a scene.
I just want my mind to stop making you a missing theme. 1% and I'm still here, feeding on a ghost of you. Year after year, I keep my hands busy, keep my chest undone, living off the light of a dying sun. If I send it, I might break.
If I don't, I'll stay awake.
1% watch me pretend that the ending isn't the. I remember your laugh in the streetlight, how it sounded like a summer train. Now my playlists are all midnight, and my chest learns a different range. I should charge my life to full, but I keep letting it fade, because a dead screen feels kinder than the truths I never say. My phone shuts off, and for a second I feel free, then panic spreads like ink. What if you finally texted me? I plug it in, the logo blooms and hope comes back again. I hate how quickly I return to being your maybe man. 1%.
Still thin, I survive, but I don't begin.
No leaks through blinds. I'm half awake, half gone. Phone in my palm, like a small cold sun.
I turn the volume down, like I can quiet what I feel. Street outside is moving, but my room is standing still. I open our last thread, then close it like a wound. A little blue glow on my fingers like a bruise in bloom. I write your name and stop, my breath caught on one line, as if a single head could rewind this whole timeline. There's traffic in the distance humming in a minor key, and I'm counting all the seconds you stopped choosing me.
My thumb hovers over courage, then slips back into fear. I'm scared over you, answer, and more scared you won't appear. So I put my heart on airplane mode, no signals and no truth exposed. I'd rather watch the night float by than risk your silence in reply. I keep the message in my throat, like smoke I can't exhale or hold. If love is meant to take off, why do I keep grounding every try?
I pace between the kitchen and the couch, the same two scenes, like I'm looping in a film that only hurts in between. The ice melts in my glass, slow, patient, unforgiving, just like this almost over way I've gotten used to living. Your profile picture changes and my chest reacts too fast. It's stupid how a haircut can resurrect the past. I type a paragraph a piece, then delete it for a joke. Anything that sounds like closure makes me start to choke. I don't wanna be dramatic, I just wanna be released, but my hands keep rehearsing how to beg without saying please. So I put my heart on airplane mode, no signals and no truth exposed. I'd rather watch the night float by than risk your silence in reply. I keep the message in my throat, like smoke I can't exhale or hold. If love is meant to take off, why do I keep grounding every Maybe the city loves me better, it never asked me to be fine. It lets me sit in dim reflections and call it healing for the night. I scroll through little memories, like they're
it back from airplane mode, then panic, then retreat. My heartbeat doesn't stutter, step a restless broken beat. I draft a line that says I'm good, it doesn't sound like me.
I add a smiley, hate myself, erase it instantly. The moon hangs like a notification I refuse to read. And I'm tired of being strong in ways you'll never need. I put my heart on airplane mode.
I put my heart on airplane mode.
I put my heart on airplane mode.
Neon fades, the screen goes dark. Still you're lit up in my chest. Airplane mode.